So there's a big me and then a little me and a bunch of little me's. Okay, so let's see if anything went live on Facebook. Okay. So Restream is live on Facebook. So let's see if Restream is live on YouTube. Well, I didn't want to go to a channel. Hi, guys. I'm just testing. Okay. Oh, there we go. There is my stream live on YouTube. Okay. So the next one is D Live. Let's see if D Live is live. D Live. Let's see if the stream is up there. Guys, please forgive me that I'm just testing multiple streaming. And I know it's going to be boring. And I apologize for that. I do. And yep, and D Live is live. All right, and let's see if Rumble is live. I know it's going to be boring. And I apologize for that. I do. Yeah, D Live is live. And D Live is live. But I got to turn off that audio, so I'm going to mute that tab. Come on, mute that tab. Yeah, D Live is live. Pause. Okay, so D Live is now paused. So let's look at Rumble. See if Rumble is up there. Oh, wow, cool. I got 3 Rumbles on Rumble. Yeah. My content. Let's see if there's a Rumble. Ooh, doesn't look like it started the Rumble stream by itself. Wow, that's crazy. Everything else started. Unable to connect to Rumble. That's why. No, I'm not going to remove the channel. Are you kidding? Go live. So Rumble's the only platform that I actually have to set up the live stream beforehand. So I have to create a Rumble live stream. Restream won't create it for me on the fly. Well, that sucks. 1280 by 720. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen just to give you guys something to look at. It is 5:14 a.m. I only slept for a few hours, and my sleep schedule's been completely upside down of late. I swear that I'm turning nocturnal. Okay, so I know that the Rumble live stream works. So I haven't chosen whatever. I'm going to try and connect to Rumble. No, I can't do that. I'll do that later. I'll do that for the next test. So All right. I don't have any other people in the room with me. So let's check Facebook. And let's see if there's anybody that actually connected to Facebook. If anyone's commenting. I know it posted it on my Facebook page, and it's public. So, and I'm live now. Been live for 5 minutes. So, all right. There's a whole lot of stuff that I can show you guys. A whole lot of stuff that I can play for you that both Facebook and YouTube would have a problem with. So I can't do that. So right now I'm doing Facebook, YouTube, and D Live. Oh, there's one person viewing. Oh, there's two people viewing on YouTube. Hi, welcome to YouTube. Hi there. Welcome to my show. This is a test, just to let you know. There's probably not going to be too much interesting stuff going on here. We're just playing, all right? But actually, I do have a video that I could play, and I could do that with Skype, actually. So let me switch back to the control panel, and then I'll move my Skype platform. And no, I don't want to do that either. I'll just use another window. So videos, that one. I'm gonna play a video for you. I don't know if you're gonna like it. We're gonna see. Here she blows. This is what I do when I'm home alone and the TV is broken. You know, so yeah, the TV is not broken. This is what I do when I'm home alone and there's nothing but bullshit on TV. Invasive and dangerous technologies have been built into a new generation of electric utility meters. The underlying purpose of electronic utility metering is mass surveillance, collecting high-resolution data of your living habits and activities inside your home by recording time-of-use energy consumption data. This system comes with some very bad side effects in addition to the surveillance. Radio frequencies and dirty electricity are causing injuries and illnesses on a mass scale. Lack of surge protection is causing tens of thousands of fires every year. Just search for images of smart meter fires. We've developed a useful website to deal with the harm and hazard of the unsafe and unlawful electronic utility meters. Go to emfhelpcenter.com, or for more general information and resources to protect your freedom, your rights, and your privacy, we recommend freedomtaker.com. That is a website that both of those websites actually are associated with jerryday.com. Jerry Day, he's a great video producer out in California. And Gail and I recently interviewed him on Free Range with Gail of Gaia. And the guy is just awesome. He's just crazy good. And after I work a couple of the bugs out of my streaming stuff, I'm going to actually do the post-production on that video, and then it will be uploaded. It'll be uploaded to the Gale of Gaia Odyssey page. It will be uploaded to the probably to the Gale of Gaia Rumble page. And yeah, something like that there. So it's a great interview. You're going to love it. It's almost 2 hours long. And I apologize for how long it is, but it is definitely worth your time. Definitely. So, what else can we talk about? What else can we do? Let's see. I came across a couple of cool videos on YouTube. Maybe McDonald's. The real reason McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken. Does anybody know about that? I thought maybe I might want to watch the video. Oh, and we're also checking out setting up a Roku channel, Roku.tv. We're looking into that too. And the reason that we're looking into all of this stuff is because the fight for freedom and the quest for knowledge is really getting out of control. The censorship is getting out of control. We have to purely for our own survival, we have to move off of the Facebook and YouTube platforms. And I realized that this stream is going to both Facebook and YouTube, and well, there's a reason for that. I was testing it and I wanted to see if it would work, because I can I can go into my control panel and I can turn those on or off at will, and I can always stream to DLive. And DLive will automatically record the stream for, it'll keep it for, I believe, 36 hours, something like that. Give me plenty of time to download it, do a little post-production, and then re-upload it somewhere else. But then, of course, DLive supports, multiple live viewers. So, and I'm going to be setting up some subdomains on the websites on both my gvrn.net and globalvoiceradio.net and galeofgaia.com. Because you can go to video.galeofgaia.com and it goes straight to Gail's Odyssey page. You go to video.gvrn.net, it'll go straight to my Odyssey page. Well, we're adding a bunch of other subdomain forwards. They're not set up yet, but they will be. There will be a news.galeofgaia.com. And that will, as soon as I can figure out how to do it, that will display the most recent Free Range with Gale of Gaia newsletter. That is news.galeofgaia.com. But I don't have that set up yet. I probably will sometime today. And then there is getnews.galeofgaia.com. And that is the URL that you will go to actually sign up to receive the newsletter notifications in your email. Join our mailing list, or Gail's mailing list. It's not my mailing list. Yeah. So getnews.galeofgaia.com will be to opt in to the mailing list. And email blasts are sent roughly once a week with like that week's videos, and we try to find valuable content that we can put in there, news, information, life hacks, things that are beneficial, just so you're not just getting a list of the videos and a bunch of links for affiliate resources and stuff that Gail's associated with. We're going to try and make sure that value is delivered to you on a weekly basis. And that, of course, is completely opt-in. And at the bottom of every email that you get, there is an unsubscribe link. So if we ever go off the rails, if we ever do something stupid, you can unsubscribe very easily, and no harm, no foul, and no harm done. Ain't nobody going to complain about it. But we're going to try in every way not to do that, not to irritate by sending too many out and all that stuff. Let's see. Let's check the Facebook
And let's see if
thing
there's anybody that actually
and all that stuff. And
let's
stop. Pause.
let's check the
We're gonna pause that. I still don't have any comments. Been live for 15 minutes. There's nothing fun going on. Not yet. So I can look at that. I can stop sharing my screen actually. Stop screen. There we go. Oh, wow. Great. That was a fun transition right there. You know, I hate it when that happens. I lit the thing and it went out. I apologize for my cruddy camera. I'm using the cruddy one. So, and I hope my audio sounds all right and stuff like that. So, what you gonna do? Let's see who's actually, yes. Here's the deal. Everybody's been wanting an updated live program with Patty Broussard to see how she's doing. Everybody's been wanting that. That is one of the reasons why I got this thing set up today. That is why I wanted to make this program work. So this is what we're doing. I'm going to try and have a live stream set up with Patty Broussard today. I'm going to try to. All right. Try. So what else can we talk about? I can scroll down my Facebook page. I did that last time. That's no fun. Because I really haven't put anything new or interesting on my Facebook channel. You guys can probably check that out anytime you want to. And overview, live chat. Yeah, the chat is live. It's working. And I really don't know what to say. I'm just testing this. So if you get bored and want to turn off, I won't be irritated at all or embarrassed, because what can I do? I have some videos that I could probably play just to but the problem with that is a lot of those videos are there are things that Facebook wouldn't allow, you know. I could play the hemp paste commercial. Do you guys know about hemp paste? Actually, yes, I could. I could do that. That would actually give me some time to use the restroom, which I completely forgot to do before I started this. And I can also, I definitely can't do Dr. Artist live on Facebook. Absolutely not. Because I don't want to get a strike and wind up in Facebook jail. And let's see. Oh, I'd probably get a YouTube strike for that one too. Shut down both of my platforms on the same day. Wouldn't that be a unintelligent thing to do? So I need to find something fun and stupid that I can play that will give me just a minute to run to the other room and maybe kick off a cup of coffee or something like that. Because I definitely need to test whether I have the bandwidth to be able to play a stream and send a stream at the same time. I'm just saying. So let's find something fun on YouTube. YouTube. Let's go to my go to the channels that I subscribe to normally, and I hope that the stream isn't having trouble. Yeah, live with Restream. Three Gorges Dam gone. Really, the James Neal Cooper channel. Let's let's try doing that one. Oh, 17 hours ago. It was 2 days ago. James Neal Cooper, that's 12 minutes. Okay, let's do that. He says the Three Gorges Dam is gone. I don't know if that's true or not, but let's see. We got a little audio going on here, and got a commercial, and now we've got a share a screen. Let's do a share screen. Hey, I'm just figuring this out, because I have yet to figure out how all this stuff works. So, okay, got it. All right. So, here we go. I'm going to go full screen. And play it. And then going to skip ads.
It feels like it's going to be another doom and gloom video with pictures and videos of floods and hurricanes. You'll be absolutely right.
Okay, but on the brighter side, a warm welcome to the channel. It's the 4th of September 2021. In America and Canada, North America, it's the beginning or the Labor Day weekend. So can I say to you, happy holidays, and whatever you're doing, have a good one and be safe, be well, etc. And leave in the comments what you're doing over this 3-day weekend. What would I do on a 3-day weekend if I was in the UK? Well, it would still be warm. I think I would hang out with my friends, maybe go to a pub and sit outside and say goodbye to summer, have a nice family meal with my mum, for example, a nice roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, roast potatoes, broccoli, horseradish sauce. Stuff that you can only dream about here. When am I going to go back to England to have some lovely food? My mum can cook, or I can cook for my mum. She's got a really big house. Oh, and talking about a house, a little bit later, I am going to show you what I did with that house that I saw a couple of days ago. Go into videos from 2 or 3 days ago, or I tried to put a link in the description there, so you can see it. Someone did say you were feeling a bit tired because your grammar is awful. Yeah, it is terrible, and I make constant mistakes. Hey ho. Right, let's do some of the comments first of all for today. This is from Ronald. My intel says the dam is coming down today. Well, I've been looking at the webcam, and I don't know, and I can't really comment on that. And I apologize for the big digger outside who's making a lot of noise, making other holes. Yeah. Oh, the new house was so quiet. Don't have any kind of diggers or construction going on. The other one is from Terry. I heard that it will be shown that the dam comes down today, even though it's been down a while back. Again, I really can't comment on that because I have not seen any kind of evidence. And yes, I do speculate, but and it possibly could be true, but I would actually really need for that kind of headline to see the actual real evidence. What are they doing outside? So noisy. Okay, so let's go into the live stream of the Three Gorges Dam. Is it looped? Is it real? This again is from the Three Gorges Corporation, which is the CCP. So we just don't know, but it does seem to correspond a little bit with the weather. The back stream, you can hardly see it there, and the front stream, it just looks like what this video is all about today. It's a bit of doom and gloom. Oh dear, you need Scooby-Doo. I don't know. The 30-second weather forecast looks like this. Hand is by the Three Gorges, but you can see this constant stream of floods, rain, heavy rain, thunder at the beginning going to the north, to the northeast. This is again in Shaanxi and Henan province, and we're going to go into that next. A little bit earlier today, my time, I did make a video related to a collection of things which have happened in Henan and Shaanxi province over the last couple of days. Now, last month we had the big unprecedented rain, but it's still coming. Not as precedented, but it's still there, just upsetting the life in sort of China. Some people do ask me, say, if you know it's going to rain like that, why don't you move to a non-rain area? Well, it's actually really difficult to move location in China. You've got to do all your ID cards. It's got to go through the red stamps. It's going to take time, a little bit of money under the table, etc. It's something like Pakistani International Airways. It's a pain in the, I'm not going to say the word, see if you can work it out. So people just suffer with it, or they just can't afford to move. We all know if you have moved house, it does cost a pretty penny. It's not a cheap thing, so it's always taken in consideration. So have a look at a snippet. And again, the link for this should be in the description below. But I'm just going to show you like a minute or so of what I did earlier today. And
How to purify water without electricity or expensive filters. In this section, I explain how to make your own incredibly powerful water filter that can transform even putrid gunk into something you'd love to drink. Whether the water comes from a little creek, a well, or from the sky, it wasn't just the pioneers who used this ingredient, it's still used today in expensive water filters. Hi there. How worried should we be when we turn on the TV? Because I'm very worried, and my worries are similar to those our ancestors had.
and the Rainbow Award. This is quite a short show, I'm afraid, because I don't really have much information related to the Three Gorges or anything else which is happening non-mainstream media. It goes to Joel Page. Have a blessed day. Have a very happy Shoddy Friday, James, from Adelaide, South Australia. I do like the sarcasm. And well done. First of all, let's do the Rainbow Award for you. Here it is, coming, something like that. And some people say, why is it funny? A happy Shoddy Friday? Because I mentioned it before, it's sort of like, can I say, a Commonwealth sense of humor. But I hope you get the joke, because I did, and it made me smile. And that's what makes you get the Rainbow Award. That's very close to the end. So if you want to see the full version of the floods in Henan, that's in the description below. If you want to see my house hunting, that should be in the description below. Someone said the rails aren't safe and there's no ventilation. Well, you have to buy the ventilation. And my girlfriend and I, look, we've been actually doing prices today to see how much things cost, like air conditioning, gas cooker, ventilation, etc. Because this is a rented apartment and it came with it. So we have to buy lots of things from scratch. And that's something. And tomorrow, or a little bit later for some people, is the conclusion of the house buying. Did we or did we not buy it? You can find out tomorrow. A thumbs up. Wonderful. A share. Delightful. A subscription. Fan-dabby-dozy. And a smile. And if you are celebrating this weekend, do have a great one. My name is James. Thank you so much for your time. Back tomorrow, near enough the same time, same place. Be well, be safe, and God bless.
Be well, be safe. God bless. Okay. Got to pause that. Well, that was interesting. I mean, some of those video clips that he did, I mean, that's really beautiful country. It's lush and green and just really stunning, picturesque places. And then as the video continued, you could really see the mudslides and the ravages of falling water and everything else. It's that was kind of a bittersweet deal that he did there. So, and every time I switch a screen or something like that, I think the stream hiccups. And that can't be good. So I'm going to have to listen back to this later and see how the continuity of the stream worked. Because I don't want to put out a stream that's like all shoddy and lousy. I don't think that would be cool. I'm just saying. I don't think that would be cool at all. So let me okay, let's do Tarot by Janine. Tarot by Janine, she's way cool. Way cool. And go and share this, I guess. Whatever. We're doing the fun stuff. Share the screen. Don't show these tips again. It showed me the tips in long enough or enough time. Share audio. Now share that. And then don't show this tip again. Got it. And then Tarot by Janine.
Hi there. Welcome back to Tarot by Janine. How's everybody doing? I'm doing really good. Really good. We're going to have a look at all the new intel coming out about Mr. T, supposed intel coming out about like the very opposite of what I've been getting about him. But we're not going to look at that today. We're going to look at the intel that feels right. And according to what I've been getting, kind of goes along hand in hand with what I've been getting. So we discovered, it appears, that his lineage is not who we thought, like his parents, he was adopted apparently. And he had a very famous general father, apparently, General Patton. But apparently General Patton had a lover in particular, maybe who knows how many other lovers, but definitely had one lover at the time, apparently, and who would likely have been the mother, or we're not sure who the mother would have been. When they manipulate these bloodlines, the good guys or the bad guys, because bloodlines have been very important throughout history. So Mr. T was placed in the family he ended up in and was groomed to be where he ended up. Okay, so he was groomed for that, even if he may or may not have known it right from the get-go, but it looked like at some point he did know that from what I was getting. Now, further information that came out, in particular with sessions with Negative 48, Antoine O'Savin, Bryce from Esoteric Atlanta, and a couple other women intuitives. Now, and I don't remember their names, so I'm not going to try to say their names if I can't remember. So they were discovering, or they had put together with all kinds of research and intuitive insights, they put together that Mr. T was actually related to the Jesus line. So everything we thought we knew about Jesus looks like a whole lot of it was changed at some point in history. About the same time, a lot of the books of the Bible were taken out and destroyed, and people were told they couldn't read the Bible, it was illegal. But there are some parts, obviously, that were left that are actually really good information. But it's been so picked over, that's where it gets pretty fudgy. How important is reading the Bible? Okay, so some people believe to this day every single word is truth, but it's been so messed with. That wouldn't be my opinion, that's for sure. So Mr. T, apparently, all of these things, and then on top of it, related to the Jesus line. What I want to look at is that why Mr. T was chosen? Okay, kind of makes sense, but let's check that out. And then we want to see, is JFK Jr. or Sr.? So there's this weird sort of story going around that Sr.'s still around too, but that would make him over 100 years old. So that's weird. Who knows? He could have been hanging out in another dimension or something. Who knows? It could be Sr., but one of the JFKs apparently is ready in the wings, or could have already been sworn into office, and is in some way going to be leading the U.S. This is another intel drop from that bunch. Okay, and I want to know if that's true. That part's the part that I'm like, what? Did I get that right? So I want to look into that. Are either Junior or Senior JFK going to participate in the future guiding of the U.S. and a lot of the world, which apparently is going to be joining the U.S.? So, wow. And then we want to look at, is Princess Diana going to be involved in the governing? Because she's apparently, some people are saying she'll be looking out for the UK. Okay, so we don't want to say queen anymore because I think they're going to step away from monarchs. I think monarchies are a thing of the past, but she may be heading the UK apparently. So we're going to look into that. Then we want to look into apparently Melania Trump. So Mr. T's current partner, or who we believe to be his current partner, but there's discrepancy around that too. They could have been in some kind of contract. But anyway, never mind. Let's assume she's still his partner because for all intents and purposes, that's what it appears. Okay, so she's apparently Russian royalty. And you have to go watch this series with Bryce, -48, Bryce of Esoteric Atlanta. This whole Jesus line and who Melania Trump really is. Oh, it's so revealing. So we want to look at, is she going to go forward and lead in some way? So let's start off with Mr. T. We're going to assume he's related to the Jesus line because actually it makes sense when you listen to it from this perspective that I've been talking about. Go look it up. Go find Esoteric Atlanta on YouTube and find it from there. You'll figure it out. But we're going to look at, is his bloodline, was he chosen for that bloodline? And because he was of that bloodline, is that why he's in the position he's in? Let's have a look. I'm going to say there were a couple of reasons, and one of them might have been that, but it's not the main reason, if you can believe it. I mean, it was probably an extra added plus, right? Makes sense. But he's also, so he's of mixed blood, and it looks like some of which is very unique. So possibly now here's where the Pleiadians come in. Some people have said he's related to the Pleiadians. I would say he's absolutely mixed with some off-worlder kind of energy here. Wow. So that's part of it, but there's other reasons why he was chosen. It looks like he's a really good leader. He looks like he's Teflon, like he could have put up with, his ego could withstand all of the abuse that the mainstream media, I mean, maybe some of it got to him, but honestly, I don't know how he could have put up with what he went through. All the years he was in, he was the president, would have been absolutely horrifying to be daily rake through the coals like he was, right? So something about his personality trait, also the fact that he was secretly, so if he was groomed all of these years by sort of the original movement of what we could call the Alliance, and I believe the original Alliance was formulated mainly by off-worlders, from what I can gather, and then recruited maybe military, ex-military, three letters of the alphabet members who had inside info about how things work here on the Earth plane. I think they recruited those people, and over many years, while Mr. T was growing up, while he was being groomed, all of this. So all of this, just like the Dark Hats, they spend years and years and years and even centuries planning their dastardly deeds. The good guys spent years and years and years plotting and planning and placing. Okay, so they've been both doing that. And I feel like he was secretly, so Mr. T was secretly in cahoots with to some degree, or at least got close in the inner circles with some bad actors, so some dark hats, which would make sense because there's a lot of pictures of him rubbing shoulders with, the likes of Epstein and all kinds of bad characters, and even like using some of their symbology. And I feel like he was almost like a double agent there, secretly understanding their world, but fell short of getting involved in the rituals, which is, which would make sense to why he'd be chosen. The fact that he couldn't be turned by them and wasn't over all of those years of mingling with them. So maybe they were testing him, and he was his own man, it looks like. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Pentacles. Also, he had patience and perseverance. So he's not the type who would lose patience and do something foolish. Something in his personality looks like he had that kind of perseverance. And they knew this was going to be a long grind for him and his family to get him to where he is. So he was groomed for this, and he had the right personality traits, not just the bloodline. So that's, wow, fascinating. Okay, let's look at the JFKs. The JFK junior or senior. Are either or one of the JFKs, either junior or senior, going to or already is standing by Mr. T as part of the new governing shadow government, but soon to not be shadow government, okay, US? Are either of those two? Because we've looked at this before and it didn't look like it then. But things have maybe changed, and who knows, sometimes the universe isn't ready to divulge things. Can we know yet? And is that going to be the case?
All you do in your doll, whatever doll it is literally just drag and drop.
We can drag one of these chord progressions in. Boom, just like.
So it looks like we're going to know soon enough with that Hierophant and then the Three of Wands. I feel like they have to get a certain distance, a certain sort of, I feel like they're still trying to keep some information from the bad guys here. So the bad guys still have a few plays on the chessboard that they could still make if they knew that for sure. So it's not really wanting to say again here. This is very interesting. We'll keep our eye on it, I guess, or it might just come out before we even get around to knowing for sure in the cards, but it's not really wanting to tell us. It's saying that's going to be a surprise one way or the other. That's not to be known yet. And it has something to do with the positioning of the dark.
I want to hear that again.
But things have maybe changed, and who knows, sometimes the universe isn't ready to divulge things. Can we know yet? And is that going to be the case? So it looks like we're going to know soon enough with that Hierophant and then the Three of Wands. I feel like they have to get a certain distance, a certain sort of, I feel like they're still trying to keep some information from the bad guys here. So the bad guys still have a few plays on the chessboard that they could still make if they knew that for sure. So it's not really wanting to say again here. This is very interesting. We'll keep our eye on it, I guess, or it might just come out before we even get around to knowing for sure in the cards, but it's not really wanting to tell us. It's saying that's going to be a surprise one way or the other. That's not to be known yet. And it has something to do with the positioning of the dark hats. Interesting. Okay, so there's still some evil they could do with information. So they're holding back that information. Wow. Okay, I'm going to respect that. We're going to respect that. Okay, let's look at Princess Diana. Is Princess Diana going to be the head of the UK? A lot of people are been talking about that. It's kind of been in waves. We've been hearing that, but I've recently heard that again from some really reliable kind of truthers. So let's have a look and see if that's the case. I'm going to say yes to that. But first of all, the general public is going to know about, I've been saying for a long time that the Queen is passed over quite a while ago. I'm thinking 2019, or late 2019, 2020. Like there's dispute about when, but absolutely many, many months now. And Prince Philip even sooner than her. Okay, so then of course they waited months and months and months and then officially passed him over. And they're gearing up. You can see it in the news with the leaks in the news and everything. They're gearing up to and signaling that they're going to have an official exiting of the Queen, which of course we know she was gone a long time ago. So that's all gearing up, and it feels like that really, it'll really come to light, the Princess Diana, after that. So they need to exit the Queen before they're going to out with that info. But we're getting a heads up. I'm getting a nod here. I'm getting a yes. A very important role. Princess Diana is going to have a very important role once they exit officially the Queen. But as you know, I've been saying the Queen's been gone a long time. Yeah, all the senior royals. Not really them. Just have a look closely at who they're parading around as senior royals. You'll know what I'm talking about. Let's have a look at, Russian royalty, Melania Trump. Is she in fact from a lineage of Russian royalty? Wow. And is she going to be important? Because it's interesting that Russia is absolutely working closely and has been with the alliance in the White Hats. It's really obvious to me. And it's obvious in a way because they've been so demonized, just as Mr. T has all of these years, and even longer. They've been always the one who is causing trouble, apparently. Every time there's trouble, and the deep state, U.S. saying, part of the deep state, so the U.S. government, who's been deep state all of these many, many years. Okay, other than Mr. T's seating, but all the years around that, and then now, okay, so apparently who's seated now is obviously dark cult, dark hats, deep state. Now, of course, it gets complicated because, of course, this channel, and I've been saying for a long time, there's a shadow government, and who appears to be governing right now is not, in fact, is actually puppeted and is sort of a puppet of the alliance. Okay, so remember that's what I say. Okay, now Melania, so we're trying to understand, is she actually going to be an important governing energy? Like, is she going to help govern maybe the USSR, as she is royalty there, apparently? Is she going to step back in a role that governs somehow? Let's have a look. It absolutely looks true. Now, when Jean-Claude and I did a deep dive on the whole Mr. T and everybody close to him and around him, we got that Melania was somehow altered. So some combined blood type. So if she is actually, and it looks like a yes on royalty, but she's also combined with off-worlder. So she's a unique hybrid is what we actually got with her. And she could even be like, yeah, she's very unique. Let me just say that. She's very military in a way. Interesting with that Knight of Wands. She's been trained in some kind of, it's like she's been many lifetimes male energy. And it feels like military male. Wow, crazy. This just gets wilder and wilder. A lot of people think she's a transgender, actually. So this just gets wild. But anyway, she does absolutely look like she's going to step into an important role down the road. It's not going to be right away. Down the road, when a lot of things have changed, and a lot of this, I'm thinking this will take a while for everybody to all sink into everybody, right? Over the next year, everybody's going to know what we know. Okay. And I feel like once there's more comfort with the whole situation, they'll step her into a position. So she's absolutely stepping up to a position here and has a lot of somehow military training. So that's maybe even off-worlder military. They're going to need good, strong leaders just to help people understand how to formulate leadership, right? Because we don't want to get back into a position where we're being, we're being enslaved, obviously, as a race. But we do need good leadership to understand how to do that, because we clearly haven't been doing that for thousands of years. So we're going to need good leadership. So yeah, she looks like she's in on it here, and she's going to be a big part of going forward. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Amazing. Gotta love that stuff. And wow, Tarot by Janine, she's great. Go to YouTube and search for Tarot by Janine, and I definitely like her videos. Subscribe to her channel, and you can go to tarotbyjanine.com, and she's got cool stuff there too. So it looks like we're looks like we've got some interesting things going on for sure. And I really, there's so much intel out there. There's so many different ways that this can go that it's really, really, oh my goodness. Just, oh, good grief. The only thing that I can suggest is stay in your own peace and separate yourself from the TV. Don't watch the tube. Enable the EBS on your phone so you'll be notified when the emergency broadcast system goes live. And it's really all you can do. Try to expose yourself to uplifting and peaceful things that that just work with your heart space, and things that feel right, and that you resonate with. It's the only thing you can do, right? It's all just so confusing. Is anyone else confused with all this stuff going on? I mean, really, aren't we all just looking for somebody to kind of like put the pieces together and show us, what is or isn't? Well, that's what we're looking for, but I don't think there's anybody out there that can do that. I mean, I try to do the best that I can, of course, particularly because, I try to bring some logic to the whole thing. But is there really any way that happens? I don't know. Well, I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me, or anybody that did hang out with me. This is a cross-platform test, testing Facebook, YouTube, and DLive and Rumble. And because I had not set up the live stream on Rumble and had it ready and paused and waiting to go, the Rumble stream didn't go live. But the Facebook, the YouTube, and the DLive channels, they went live without any setup or any configuration. So I guess today was, it appears to have been a success from this end, just because I haven't been able to monitor the streams. But I will be going back through the streams. I'll spend the next 3 hours, looking for hiccups and stream problems and things like that. So, that's the way it's gonna. That's the way it's gonna be, I guess. Anyway, I do appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you hanging out with me and all that. And it's like it's a brand new day. I hope everybody had a good Labor Day. I hope everyone was able to spend time with friends and family. And there are some things that I can say, but I cannot say them on this platform. But like I said, I'm going to try and set up a live stream with Patty Broussard and Gail. And that live stream will be forthcoming soon, either today or tomorrow. And that will be on a platform, a censorship-free platform. It probably won't be on Facebook, but we will have a notification of where to go and look for it. It'll be on probably DLive and Rumble and those channels. We might actually try integrating an Odyssey live stream in there too, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, in the meanwhile, I'm going to play a couple of commercials for you because this doing these streams and things like this, the internet connection and the subscriptions for all the different services that have to come together to make this happen, they're pretty expensive. So, that, and I fully believe in the products that I promote. I believe in hemp paste because of the terpenes and phytonutrients and just the just the whole food goodness of it. I believe in it, and I also believe in some of the products that that Gail promotes. And by some of the products, I mean the ones that I can actually afford to have. Like I believe wholeheartedly in Wata. I believe that the only reason that I survived the COVID infection that I had was because I had bought a pallet of Wata. You know, back in the good old days when I actually had some money, I bought a pallet of Wata and I had it stacked up in different areas in my apartment. Just to, you know, evenly distribute the load. I didn't want 22,000 some odd pounds any one spot on the floor in my house. I don't think my landlord would have appreciated that. But I have tried the Wata and I love it. I believe it saved my life. I have tried the hemp paste. I love it. That's why I promote it myself. That's why I have an affiliate relationship with my Nutra. And I love the C60 Evo because the things that I've done for C60 Evo through Free Range with Caleb Gaia, I've gotten samples. So um, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. But we're just going to be talking about head paste today. And a brief story here is Happy from Happy Hemp Paste. And then I think we're just going to take it to the end of the program and shut the stream down. So, everybody, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time, your attention, and I apologize for the boredom. Hi guys. Apparently my internet connection went down, so I was able to reconnect to the stream. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself here. So actually, that was a valuable test of what happens when. That was a valuable test of what happens when when my internet connection goes down. The streams continue running, but the input source just goes black. So that was a valuable test. It really was. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Um, I couldn't reconnect to the stream until my internet connection came back up. So um, at least I know if they take my internet connection down, the stream will stay up. And then once I'm able to reconnect to the internet, then I can continue the stream or I can end the broadcast. So I know that that works. That was cool. So anyway, good morning, Candy. How you doing? Hi. Hello. Um, and yeah, it's okay, Candy. I explained this before earlier on, but um, what happened is I've got a live stream to do. I've got to do one with Patty Broussard, and Gail of Gaia has some live streams coming up, and I'm going to need to manage those, organize them. And I needed to have the Global Voice Network streaming channel working. So I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got a wild hair up my butt, and I said, I'm going to get this stuff figured out. I'm going to do it one way or another, by hook or by crook. So that's what I did. I got it set up. So we're live on DLive, Facebook, and YouTube right now. I have the capacity to go live on Rumble, but I didn't set up the stream on Rumble, so it didn't work. But I know what I did wrong there. So that's what we're doing. That's the deal. So, anyways, I appreciate everybody being with me. And I also have the ability to bring other people on the live stream with me. So if somebody wants to jump on and say hello, I could do that. Oh, I'm rubbing my nose. Okay. Anyway. So there's really nothing more to say. So everybody have a good day. I hope you had a great Labor Day. And I'm hoping that all the fun stuff that life has to offer is freely and abundantly shared with you in all things. So that's what I hope. That's what I hope for everyone, that you're able to have your own most perfect life, and everything is cool and copacetic and groovy with your existence. So actually, I need to move some stuff here so I can actually share something. So I need to click on that and move this over here. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna do happy hemp paste, and then we're gonna do spot, and then we're gonna do the end credits, and then we're gonna stop the stream. So everybody have a great day.
Hello, my name is Happy Happies, but you can call me Happy. I Hello, my name is Happy Hemp Paste, but you can call me Happy. I am from a large family, and we are growing like weeds. I have a story to tell you. Did you know that science has discovered that CBD oil is damaged? Many of the important healing compounds evaporate during extraction. Did you know that hemp paste uses no machines and no chemicals, so there is no damage done, and I leave no environmental footprint? Oh yes, I am so much better than CBD oil because my paste has no waste, because I am whole plant based. Only 2 ingredients in every jar: my flour and coconut oil. The most natural form of me ever. Here, try some.
Hi, I'm Paul from EdibleHealingPaste.com, and I'm honored to be affiliated with MyNutra, makers of hemp paste. Hemp paste is a whole food product that still contains most, if not all, of the terpenes, phytonutrients, essential elements, and CBDs of the raw hemp plant. CBD oil manufacturing methods strip away living essential elements, leaving only one: a dead CBD oil. CBD oil alone simply cannot support the entourage effect that occurs when hemp paste's essential nutrients go to work to support your optimum health. Almost 200 terpenes and over 500 other phytonutrients work together with a synergistic effect that simply doesn't happen with CBD oil alone. Visit EdibleHealingPaste.com to learn more, and be sure to check out the impressive array of hemp paste enriched products while you're there. That's EdibleHealingPaste.com. EdibleHealingPaste.com.